Guys, here in Pulpo Conecta, you have been watching some interviews at the NAMM Show, really nice, really quick things, but this interview is really quite special for many things, because I'm not only here with a freaking MF drummer that will blast your shit off. But he's an excellent human being that I have had the honor to only have in touch with him online. And it's a proof that if you believe, if you work hard, you can have anything in life. And I was craving this moment to have a hug with my man Samus, to have a talk with him. So this interview is gonna be not only special for me, but I hope that it delivers a message to you guys. So Samus, thank you very much for your time, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
So we were talking just a little bit about what this Pulpo Conecta channel is about. Like I told you, he's a drummer, obviously. But what better way for you to tell them just a little bit, what are you having right now? How's your career going, as a drummer?
Oh, yeah.
And just a little bit.
Sure. Right now it's pretty crazy right now. I'm doing literally as much as I can just to stay afloat. I used to work at an insurance job.
Yes, I remember.
And that was, mostly paying the bills, but it came to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore.
It drains.
All I was doing, sitting in the cubicle all day, just thinking about music and thinking about all the things I should have been working on at home, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I had to take the risk. So, I'm just doing as many things as I can to make sure that I don't ever have to go back to insurance. So, I'm doing the videos every week. I'm doing live streams. I'm doing drum lessons. I'm doing session work. Trying to sell merch.
You're doing sex. Yeah.
Sex.
Yeah.
But literally, I feel like you kind of have to stay as busy as you possibly can just to make sure that, I want to have this as a future for the rest of my life. So, just staying busy is definitely the key. It's very stressful. My wife could tell you my brain is always ready to explode just because there's so many things on my mind and I forget everything all the time. I have to write lists to remember, okay, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I just feel like you got to do as many things as you possibly can just to get yourself out there and make sure that you're going to sustain yourself,
Yeah, I can totally relate to that because, and just a quick question, how long have you been drumming?
Well, technically since I was 2 years old, because my parents got me
I remember the video, yeah,
they got me a little baby drum. My mom has just sent me a bunch of clips of me playing drums when I was only 2 years old. This little baby drum set here. Let's check it out. Where's the sticks? There's a gaping hole in the back of the rezo head.
Thank you. You're welcome, Sam.
Go play.
Play with the sticks. Oh, there's a cowbell! I think I still have that cowbell in my parents' basement. And I had to stand up to hit the kick pedal. Oh, hold on, I just heard a jazz beat there. I wonder how much shit is in my diaper. Not bad! Little buzz roll. Oh, I'm singing too, it's great. There's sort of a drum beat in there. Not bad, you little chode. Yeah, cowbell beat.
How did that crossover go?
Oh. My mom just told me to play the crossover beat. That was sort of a beat. Clearly that tom-tom was wrecked and then we just flipped it over. You hit like a girl, kid.
However you do your crossover beat.
All right. Oh my God, did you hear that? That was the drum fill from Metallica's Battery. Come on, you can play the beat. You're almost there. Nope. There it is! Look, my whole body's moving. I'm getting into it. Well, I guess the only thing left to do now is recreate that. Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you have anything to say to the camera?
Sex! I really didn't know what I was doing. I could sort of keep a beat, but when I was 8 years old, that's when I officially started lessons.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess.
And how old are you now?
I'm 33. Oh, no, I will be 33 later. Oh, I'm 32. How about that?
32, in the 30s. Okay, that's perfect. So, one of the things that I can totally resonate with you is two things. One, patience and hard work, because many people, they want everything fast. I've been playing 1 month and I want that endorsement. Like, dude, chill the fuck out, man, you know?
Exactly.
And the other thing is to take risks. I can totally understand, because you don't know this, but 5 or 6 years ago, I was a messenger boy at the Social Security in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
You know, it was really completely different things that are from now. And I understand the risks that may come with fear, that bills are always consistent,
right?
You know, and sometimes even if you don't have money for your food or even your own medicines or whatever, so it can be stressful.
That was the scary part about quitting my job, because there's no consistent paycheck. It's not the same every week. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the point of this interview is for everyone that is watching, is that, dude, we are all humans. We all have fears. We all have everything going on our mind and in our hearts that might bring us down. But that is why art exists. You know, I can relate to him because we are both drummers. We can, you know, break the shit out of those drum skins and drumsticks. But you might just want to dance. You might just want to paint stuff. Even cook or whatever you want to express, just embrace it, because you never know what kind of awesome experiences you can live.
Absolutely.
So I know that probably NAMM, the last year, and this one are one of the greatest experiences, but if you could tell us just a little bit another ones, including your time with Devin Townsend, recording with them,
dude.
Some experiences that you have had the chance to live thanks to your art.
Well, that would, definitely the Devin Townsend Empath album. First of all, I still can't even believe that he even contacted me to do that.
I'm gonna put a link here so you can check the documental. It's awesome, the blog. Yeah.
But yeah, that was, I was still working at my insurance job actually when I went to do that record with him, and that was one of the big moments for me that I was like, fuck man, how am I going to go back to my insurance job after spending a week with all these amazing professionals like in the studio, like,
it doesn't match.
That just really did it for me. And yeah, it was like 5 months after that, or no, we recorded the album in September, right, and then it was released in March the following, and then I quit my job in May. So
okay,
yeah,
so it was pretty much like the detonant for that. That's the
pretty
word?
much, yeah. I just, you know, especially when I was there talking to Anoop, one of the other drummers on the album. Amazing drummer, amazing guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was telling me he didn't have, you know, a full-time job. He was just drumming full-time, and he was surprised that I was still had a day job.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, this is not. I'm doing the wrong thing. So
yeah,
had to take the jump.
And what was your first, sensation, day one of being Samus full-time?
Well, it actually started a week after I quit my job, because the week right after I quit my job, my wife and I had to go to New Jersey to watch my sister get married. So it was funny, I technically had a vacation like as soon as I started full-time. I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting full-time now, but I'll start next week, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to start with the right foot, with a vacation. Yeah,
exactly.
Being the boss has its perks.
Yeah. But it's just so nice waking up in the morning and I just can go downstairs, turn on my computer, and just start start working, I don't have to, you know, dress up and look all nice. Like
Yeah.
most of the time at home, I'm in freaking sweatpants, dude. I like to be comfortable, so
Yeah.
that's another nice part of it too. I don't have to leave my house much. But you know, I like leaving the house for events like this and stuff like
Yeah.
that, meeting people like you. Like this, I love this kind of stuff.
Oh man, yeah, and pretty much this is what art is about: to love, to connect, to meet people, to have experiences. And dude, I can't imagine this question. I had it since I saw your video. How was that soup
Which soup?
at the Devin Townsend studio? There's in the video. What are we gonna eat today? Soup, soup, soup.
Oh yeah.
We just tracked another song. I'm so sweaty.
Nolly and Chris are working on the soup.
Soup?
Soup!
How was that soup?
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. It was. I will say that the best food I had there was probably the jackfruit pulled pork. It was like a fake pulled pork because the chef there that Devin hired to make us all the food, he was vegan. So most of the food we were eating was vegan, like not much meat in it. And yeah, it was something called jackfruit, and I guess the consistency of it when you shred it apart, it kind of looked like pulled pork, and he put like, you know, barbecue sauce on it, and I couldn't even tell the difference. It was good.
Nice,
That was
man.
a treat having a chef for the whole week, you know.
Yeah, I had to get that question out of my system, man.
That's okay.
The Mexican love food, you know. I had obviously sorry.
Soup.
Soup. So yeah, man. I bet that the experience is just one of many more.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, yeah, and one of the other things that I want to cover, you know, yes, hard work, passions, you know, everything. And what would you say that's the importance right now of also being here, online, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. How has social media changed your life?
If there was not social media, I would not be here, 100%. The very first touring band that I ever joined, I got that opportunity because of social media. They found my YouTube channel. It was the band Abigail Williams. That was my first like touring band, and yeah, they would not have known who I was if I didn't upload a YouTube video. Like I think it was sort of an audition, but yeah, just social media is. I feel like it's what we need to survive in this kind of world these days. You know, like every single day, I make an effort to maybe not every day a week, but like 350 times a year, make sure you post something on Instagram and YouTube. YouTube takes a lot more work to get a video out, but I still once a week, like just got to be consistent with it. But yeah, social media, you really have to spend time on the social media aspect. Like sometimes I spend almost an hour a day, maybe more, just doing
Posting,
Yeah,
absolutely, and I think there are many people that are kind of or afraid, or they just don't want to change their habits, and social media, Facebook, fuck that. Or I've heard a few people here at the NAMM Show that they were saying like I don't want to post anything because I don't have any likes, and
Interesting.
So
but you have to start somewhere though.
Yes,
you know.
Yes, and that is precisely the point that I'm going to make right now. So when you were starting, doing social media and everything, what was the thriving thing for you to say, I'm gonna be myself? I don't want to be any other drummer. I don't want to be that.
Right,
How are you able to maintain your own voice through every shit in your mind, in your work, living, everything? How did you achieve that?
Well, you have to start with an influence first of all, and then you kind of have to bring yourself into that and make it your own, right? Like for example, my favorite drummer is Nick Barker, so I take that, and then my favorite comedian is Jim Carrey.
Okay.
So I kind of try to put those together.
Makes sense. Totally makes sense now. Everything is covered. Thank you for the interview. Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, because I was talking with Samus a little bit, and I opened a little bit with him, and I'm gonna do it with you right now because. Personally, starting this page for you guys, it has been such an amazing experience because for me, this is the very first NAMM Show on my own, promoting this brand, this page, whatever you want to call it. And, it's very weird to be myself in a way. I'm having the Pulpo, and hey, let's take a picture, and
It's hard to be yourself, man.
Yeah.
I'll say, the first couple of videos that I did where I'm talking to the camera, I felt like I really wasn't myself because you have to get used to talking in front of the camera and developing your personality. Like, for example, my video where I discuss what drum triggers are. When I watch that back now, I'm like, that's not me. I was really stiff and very monotone, and I wasn't really smiling too much. Like, so I don't know. I feel like you just have to find your own that way, and you do need inspiration, but you have to make it your own too, because you don't want to be a copy of somebody else. Like, oh, I want to have a band, but I want to sound exactly like Lamb of God. But remember, Lamb of God is bigger and better than you, and they're gonna, you can't steal fans from Lamb of God if you're gonna try to just be like them. You got to make your own kind of thing.
Yeah, and this is precisely one of the messages that we're trying to provide here. You have seen it with other artists. You have seen it with a few owners of brands that they have shared their stories on how they've been building up. So you're just hearing now from a guy that quit his insurance job to do drumming, etc. And right now he's at the NAMM Show, getting sponsors, getting ready to travel, enjoying and getting the most out of life. So why the hell aren't you doing that right now? That's what we want to know. Damn it. So
you gotta be motivated. You gotta push yourself. You gotta know there's a bright future ahead of me if I just work towards it and do not give up. Like the first couple of videos I ever posted to YouTube, they didn't get shit for views, no likes, but it's like, but if I keep trying, like you see somebody else who's doing that kind of thing and you see them succeed, it's like, okay, I can do that too if I work hard enough and do my own thing.
Yeah, and this is gonna lead me to my next question, but I'm just gonna tell you a little bit before that. I totally resonate with you, because when I quit my job as a message boy 5 years ago, when I stopped working with the other company which I was working after that, I stopped the relationship with them in October last year, only almost 3 months ago, and I'm starting this project. And how the hell did I manage to, in less than 2 months, having this super freaking drumming?
Because you were motivated.
Yes, that's precisely that you need, and I hope that this guy right here, don't hear me, hear him, hear the brands, hear everyone, that I'm able to bring you just for a little moment to be inspired, because there were many times in which I was totally down, totally depressed. I had only this coin in my hand, and I was thinking, okay, this is a boss for today or for tomorrow, and I can save it if I walk. It's really, it cracks your mind and your heart, man, in bad times. So watching your videos, it just made me feel something like this dude is being himself. He's enjoying the fuck out of drums, and he's making me laugh, and
thank you, man.
Yeah, that's something that really motivated to me when I saw your video of it's time to move on, to quit, and you told your story.
Right.
For me, it was like, if this dude right now, he's almost like 300,000 followers on YouTube and getting all of this together, he went through the same process of fighting his own mind and heart to, do I jump or not? I have a family, I have responsibilities. So you have fear right now. We understand that, but we have that as well. We have our scars, we have our smiles as well. So there's only one life. So you have to dare and hit with all that you got.
Absolutely.
And if you don't do it, don't complain why your life is at the point that it is right now.
I can't agree with that more.
Yeah.
Don't complain about your shitty life until after you've tried to do something about it. And I guarantee if you try to do something about it and you try hard enough, you will change things for the good. You just have to be motivated. You have to take that risk. You know what? One good thing I actually learned from the insurance company, that risk is opportunity. You can't get more opportunities unless you take the risk.
Yeah, and I think if you learn to embrace that sensation of heart pumping, that fear, that
absolutely.
We were talking about letting it out. I was telling him about my tattoo and how the Pulpo started, and for me it was drumming and letting all that shit out, and he was talking to me a little bit of his adventures. So we really want to know, one, what adventures do you want to live? What is it that you really want? And two, are you doing it right now? If not, why not? Why the freaking F not?
Do you not have time? Something?
Are you not motivated?
Set time aside every day towards what you want to do. Set the time.
Be organized.
Whether it's 15 minutes a day, half hour a day, an hour a day, as long as you put some time towards it every day. Maybe you're working at a full-time job right now, you don't have time, but always set aside time. Like even when I got home from my insurance job every day, I would be tired as fuck and not want to do anything. But I said, you know what? If I'm gonna get out of here, I need to keep doing this.
Yes.
So yeah, it was hard. It was hard.
So
for a little bit.
it's not gonna happen today or tomorrow or maybe in 1 year. But if you keep doing the same, only thinking, only wishing, you're not gonna go forward. Instead, you're gonna go back because time is passing by. You know, you may wake up one day and say, "Fuck, I'm not 15, I'm 50." You know, and that regret, that's something that is gonna, you know, crack your freaking mind. So you know, I'm 30 years old. He's in the 30s as well. We don't know what age are you, but age is just a number. You have to have the spirit.
Right.
So if someone right now that is watching, you already kind of say it, but if someone right now is like, man, I want to drop my sticks, I want to quit, I want to everything. Yeah, we talk about consistency and other things, but what can you really tell someone that might be having a hard time like I was, that, you know, this is really, really personal. They were really nice with all my tears were in my face, but I was watching you and just, man. So it is really emotional, this for me. So what are you going to tell them?
Dude, you're gonna make me cry, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, put it this way: we all have bad days. We all get depressed. There's all times where we're not very motivated. It happens to me all the time. Maybe once every week or two. You know, there's just a day where I'm like, I'm just not feeling it today. You know, what am I gonna do? And sometimes you just need to take a day to just clear your mind. Or you know what? Even jumping in the shower for a half an hour, it's like a reset.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about taking a shower, but it's like a reset, and it just you have to be inspired and motivated, and you need to have a goal. If you don't have a goal, then it's kind of hard to get somewhere. But you know, you don't have to set crazy goals, but maybe set one goal every couple of months and try to get to that goal every time. You know?
Yeah, and I think I have been heard different opinions about these advices, and everyone's what go hard, push, and everything. And this is really an important point. Disconnect, relax. You know, I can relate to that. I bet as working for the insurance, it's constant stress, constant pressure. And
I was always stressed. Dude, last year when I was at NAMM, my insurance boss texted me about something, and I was like, I'm at NAMM right now, are you kidding me? This is stressing me out. Like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think those are the kind of signals that you have to pay attention. Life is always giving you the signals to say, do you want what you really want? Are you gonna do something about it? And precisely that, I had that same experience being myself, and then Clara texts, hey, I need you for this because I'm paying you. That is the worst reason to do something, you know, to only get paid. Yeah, the money is gonna come along if you're happy what you're doing, if you're enjoying it, if you're putting your all potential, because it just flows, right? Absolutely. So just to finish this, and you know, before we get more emotional and more into depth, and we can talk for hours. So yeah, find your passion, find what you love, have the patience, disconnect, and when you're going hard, just go hard. And
you're never too old to learn something new. Also, don't forget that.
Yeah.
You're never too old to start something new.
Yeah, and one thing that I don't know if you resonate with this or not, forgive yourself for not trying in the past. Forgive yourself for putting weight in your back. Just cut off with that shit and look forward.
That's the hard part. Absolutely. Because I still think sometimes I should have worked harder when I was younger, so I shouldn't have even had to have the insurance job at all. But you know what? You learn from the bad experiences as well.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think the same thing. Like, you can't be mad at yourself for what you did in the past if you didn't work as hard as you wanted to. Like, you know, if you're not where you think you should be at a certain age, you know, it doesn't matter. Just keep going forward.
Absolutely. So I really hope that this brief moment with Samus, the man, you know, makes you get up of that freaking couch. For me, it made me, you know, clean my tears, start editing. When I sent him a message, I never thought that I was gonna get a response. You know, I thought I was swinging over the fence.
Well, here's the thing with social media also. A lot of people take for granted when somebody messages them on social media, and I try to respond to every single person. Like on every Sunday, that's my email day. Tomorrow's travel day, so I'm going to do my emails on Monday this week. But literally every Sunday, I'll take like 4 or 5 hours and go on all my social medias and respond to every single direct message that I get. Like, because that matters to people. Like, it makes them feel good. Like, because you know, a lot of people when I respond to them, they're like, "Holy shit, you messaged me back?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, dude, you're telling me that you appreciate my stuff. I'm saying thank you for appreciating my stuff." Like, I feel like it just makes the connection a little bit better. You know, it's just sex.
Sex. So. That is, dude, I can tell you how much that means because, you know, precisely because of that message, because I said, well, what the hell, send a dick pic.
Glad you did.
No, it wasn't a dick pic. So, yeah, no, yeah, I mean.
I don't want to see your churro.
No, you want to taste it. No. No, the point is, that was one of my risks. That for me, that was a leap because when you have that insecurity of yourself and you tend to fear, oh, he's not gonna respond, I'm not gonna be good enough, or even if you're presenting your art to someone else, you know, don't give a crap about that. Just do it. Just hope for the better. And one of the things that I have been, telling everyone at the NAMM Show, you have been seeing on their videos, it's all about the love. It's all about loving everyone, loving yourself. Everyone here at the NAMM Show, I see it like it's a freaking 100,000 people family, because dude, there's so many people out there. You don't know anything about it. You might not even speak the same language. But here's a bass player from China, and there's a drummer from Mexico, and and they just start jamming. They start looking at each other, smiling. They know what to do, and not a single word was spoken. So that is the
connection.
Yes.
Connection. And
for you to be able to connect with anyone else, you have to connect with yourself first. And that is precisely what art helps you to do so. You know, music, dance, like I was saying to Samus, even cooking, everything is an art if you know how to put your emotions, your feelings, and feel proud of what you're doing. A small thing or a really huge thing, whatever it is, feel proud. You're here, dude, you were the sperm that was able to win the race. What else do you want? What freaking else do you want? So, Samus, to close this up, and I can't thank you enough for this time.
Dude, thank you for having me, man.
What is Samus' life motto?
Life motto?
Yeah.
Blast beats and sex. I don't know. What else?
Pretty solid. Pretty solid. So guys, thank you very much for watching this, for watching all of the coverage of the NAMM Show. Samus, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
No. It's an honor. And guys, I really hope that this interview makes you spark a little something for you to have sex. And then after you finish, start drawing, start doing everything. Clean your hair, clean the pipes, clean everything. Clean your heart, most of all. And I hope...
Do what you love and have a good time. Okay? Have a good time.
That's it. So, Samus, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
And remember, blast beats forever.
Alright. So, the last word is
Motherfucking sex.
Indeed.